All right. Well, here we are, 20 minutes into it. Man, we are fighting
So
the uphill
sorry.
battle here. And we apologize, guys. I know you guys show up, you want to see a guest, you want to see things going on, and we can't get her in here successfully tonight. I do think it's purely a Wi-Fi thing. If she cuts off image, sound is good, it's crystal clear. If she has both, it's just choppy and spacey. Then we'll get really good image and no sound. So I think her Wi-Fi is just not quite up to what it would need to stream effectively. So we're gonna dump
She's
that
gonna
idea.
she's gonna
Um,
try one more thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she can
she's
pop
gonna
in,
try some
great, but
things in the back. If she can get in, awesome. But I do think it's just gonna be a Wi-Fi limitation, guys. So I apologize for everybody that sat out there and waited for the show tonight. Chris is awesome. She's a super nice girl. She's got amazing animals. Really knows leopard geckos inside and out. Like Jamie sends her baby pictures. Hey, what's this going to look like at this age? And she can tell her just spot on. Hey, it's going to
Yeah.
lose this yellow and it's going to get more orange here. The black's going to go away. And you can't tell that stuff on a baby gecko. I mean, it's tough. So she really knows her stuff. It's a little unfortunate. I wanted to just ask her a ton of different things about how that knowledge develops over time, because it's literally like something you almost have to see the stages as they age, because they look nothing as adults like they do as a baby, including pattern and color. So would have been a fun one. We do have Halloween panel coming up next week, so we've got that all filled up. As soon as we announced it, we had multiple people, including some of the RWO guys over there. We got Jared, I think, from Gem, or used to be Selective, still under Selective. Now it's Gem and Selective. He's a Jew, whatever. We're just going with it. So, yeah, he's popping on. I mean, we've got a pretty full panel. We had some other requests come in after we had already had a bunch of seats filled. So appreciate everybody that wanted to be part of that. Going to do some goofy things throughout the show like we did last year. We'll be doing spins roughly every 15 minutes or so, just to give out some Forge coin and throw more of that around the community. Trick or treat, kind of a spin to lose situation in the hot seat with the panel guests. So everybody that volunteered nice and early for the panel, you're welcome. You get to sit across from Jamie and get a trick or treat spin on the wheel, and whichever one it flops up, that's what you get. You might have to sing like Frankenstein. You might have to howl like the
It'll be fun.
Wolfman.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be Halloween oriented
You have to
stuff.
do the
So
monster mash.
yeah, something goofy. But we'll have that rolling. We wanted to do some bingo. Couldn't figure out a way to get cards and stuff out there for
Hello.
people to use. We have our guest in the back.
what? It sounds
Can
like
you
it's
hear
working.
us? Is the question.
All right.
Okay. Well, we might be okay. It could be a Halloween miracle. We might be witnessing right here. So maybe we'll go through with the show, guys. So now we're up to 30 people in here. Perfect. Jamie, before we lose contact and we get out of here, let's say hi to everybody and roll through this.
Okay.
Also,
Hi,
US,
everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
US Arc banner at the bottom, guys. So US Arc News scrolling across there. Mitzi, good to see you. Always nice to see you out there. Dickie Foster, appreciate you, sir. Thanks for coming out.
Ashley, new to the show. Welcome.
Nice. That's probably one of Chris's acquaintances.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Shauna
No, yeah.
Kona.
Shauna Kona, good to see you. That's the wheels on the Fat Man bus. Hopefully Chris is recouping fast and he'll be back on his feet soon.
Right.
Got Melissa, good to see her. DDM over there, close to us. Appreciate those guys for sure. Got Nick Head. Good to see you, Nick Head. Want to meet who? Want to meet Chris. And the poor thing is sitting in her gecko room with her worms, and she is allergic
Yeah,
to that.
she's
I see that
masked
she
up.
just put her mask on.
Yeah, she's allergic to them.
Right? Poor thing back there just suffering while
That's
we try to
funny.
fight through this.
All right.
Void Century,
I feel
John,
like
good to see you, man.
we should not go through the whole
Brave.
entire list.
Good to see you. You cut them off whenever you want. Jason Opel, good to see
Jason.
you, sir. Appreciate it every week out here. If it feels like we're rushing through this, we are, guys. So
Jason,
apologies for that.
Jason says trade
Tim.
that in on an Android, Chris.
Yeah.
Right? Trade it in on an Android. There you go. Connie, that's the other half out there. Gonna do 3 more and then call her good. But we appreciate all of you. We just while we got this
Absolutely.
working, we're gonna jump to the guests. So, Dustin,
Yeah.
good to see you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we could go straight to Chris and run our commercials and stuff somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
Up to you, but
Right?
can do that.
That bastard Royals. Good to see Mark out there. Appreciate you, sir. Shane Pitts, brand new one to us. Good to see you out here. Appreciate it.
He's a gecko guy.
yeah,
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Access. I like
Okay.
that logo.
Yeah, I do
that's
too.
cool.
Okay, let's.
All right. Jamie, ready to go backstage? Do your thing. Start sorting
Yep.
questions for people. If you have questions for Chris, guys, pop them in there. We're going to run commercials after the hot seat or something. We're going to try to get Chris out here while she's good and everything's rolling and start the
Yes.
conversation because we're late to the game here.
We're-
So, all right.
Let's do
No,
it.
no. She's like, my fault. I'm like, no, that's just the way it works, man. Technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
It happens, man.
All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to bring Chris out. Chris, if you're all set, Jamie, good luck back there.
Thank you.
Chris,
are you surviving?
Yeah, I'm very nervous. Oh, there's the
Ah. Oh, it's not bad though. Not like it was. So
okay.
it's okay. Yeah, so tell us a little bit. Now, you had kind of warned us. You're like, okay, I might have to use my mask in here. It must have been getting to you.
Yeah.
You talked about, is it the
And a
worms
little
that
bit
are...
of the anxiety, you know.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, that's not fun. And do you noticeably have to like get in and out of that for that reason too? Like you can only spend X amount of time in there and hey, I need some air and take a break. So it's actually tough for you to be in there for any amount of time.
Oh yeah, like sometimes I'll be in here cleaning and like just cleaning a little bit or like even getting the frass around the room and just kind of blowing around the room. I'll start sneezing and I'll have to like wash my hands and wash my face. Then I'm all good, but it's like
Yeah,
like
gotcha.
kind of an itchy.
For
Yeah.
sure, I get you. So I got to ask, because it's pretty obvious on the front of the mask is a gecko. Is that after a particular one in the collection? No, just a standard gecko.
No, it was just a gecko that we designed. He's kind of
Okay,
just
all right.
smirking off to the side, like, whoa.
Gotcha. So we're going to let you run a little bit for just a second and tell us, Chris, how you got started in it and kind of how long you've been doing it.
Okay. When we're doing it now?
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
the anxiety.
Now would be good.
Okay. It started a very long time ago. 2013 was when I got my first reptile. And literally from there, it like exploded. Like I couldn't have enough. Like kind of had multiple species and all kinds of things. Tarantula, scorpions if I could, you know.
Wow.
Okay.
And this was while I was still in high school. So I had everything in my bedroom at my parents' house.
They loved it, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. It was like a mini zoo. I think at one point I had 340 like reptiles.
Oh wow.
Like I was literally just a bed and rats, like all around.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah. And that
And
was like, oh, go ahead.
And you said this was 2013-ish, so this is
Well,
like...
this was kind of more like 2018.
Oh,
So
that you built
this
up
was
to that
later.
number.
Once I actually started getting my first one, and the first one I ever got was an African fat-tailed gecko. And
Okay.
like, just the way they looked, I loved it. You
Yeah.
know, and I found leopard geckos pet like everybody does, you know, and I bought one or two, and then I was just like, what? You know, it would be kind of fun to see, you know, what kind of things you could do with these. And I got into like designing little clothes for them. I know, so weird. And I would literally make like little jackets for my lizards and like post it on Instagram and have little photo shoots with the lizards like placed in like a little car or something. And they would like, fly for me. As weird as it sounds, and that just grew as an obsession, and I had to have more, and there was different kinds and colors, you know. And
Yeah,
then you find out
absolutely.
about like the snakes, and you say, "Whoa, okay, this is kind of cool. It's different, It's no eggs, it eats different food, It's like a whole new learning experience." So,
Right.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
I just blossomed from there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So really, like your focus now, I know you talked about having some of the fat tails and some things early, but it's pretty much centered around leopards, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay.
I have a soft spot for those like that.
So do you breed any other species currently? Just the leopards, okay.
Yeah. We currently
Gotcha.
just have just left Geckos here. So the two ball pythons.
Okay.
Okay. And that's just a
We don't
start on the
have
ball
like any
pythons.
cresteds or gargoyles or anything.
And the ball
Right.
pythons are just kind of in the pet status, not planning on
Yeah.
breeding them or anything like that. Okay.
Maybe like 6 or 7 years down the road when they're
Sure.
big and healthy, big snakes. But
Yeah. Yeah.
no,
Gotcha,
just a
gotcha.
fun learning experience and to teach people who are scared and who might be like afraid. Say, hey, maybe you walk outside and you have your snake, and someone says, "Hey, oh, I don't know about that, but hey, come check it out."
Yeah.
And it's a good learning experience to go out into the world and say, "Hey, you want to touch this? You've never touched a snake before." And
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
that was one of the things I loved to do. Was I used to bring my geckos to school when I wasn't supposed to. I would sneak them into my pocket. And I would get onto the bus and get all the way to school, and then I'd take them out of my pocket, maybe put them in my backpack. And like I would have my geckos at school always. But I know that sounds crazy, but and I
No.
was just teaching all the kids around me, hey, look, they like little life. Like there's and people got over their fear of snakes, people got over their fear of lizards. Like it was really
Yeah.
fun. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
love to
Feels.
absolutely.
like go out and educate. I even like did my senior project on breeding leopard geckos. So that
Yeah.
tells you what my main focus was in school was.
Absolutely. Jay, go ahead. You had a question there.
No, I was just going to say it feels good when you can introduce somebody to something that they've been afraid of and just completely avoid, and you can kind of help to get them over that because I mean, you actually have an impact or could possibly have an impact on them for the rest of their lives in a small way, right? It's an animal that they may have never touched in their life, and you kind of got them through that, and they may have
Oh yeah,
experiences going forward.
I actually had a girl in my class where she was actually scared of the lizards, and she like kind of got over it. And after a couple of her times like holding mine, she actually bought a couple of my
Yeah,
lizards.
there you go.
And it was a wonderful feeling because it was like I know that I helped her overcome that,
Hmm.
and I helped her choose ones that were gonna fit in her lifestyle. And she still has them today,
Yeah,
all the way back from
awesome.
high school, and that's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's you're talking about a pretty good chunk of time. I mean, we're going on 13 years now in 26, so
Oh yeah,
it was kind of
oh yeah.
something I
These
touched
were
on.
babies when she got them from me.
Yeah, I
So
mean, we touched on that going into the show, like your knowledge of these leopard geckos when they reproduce and knowing how that transition's going to be as they age is like that's uncanny to me because Jamie and I look at these over here on our side and we're like I really like this,
right.
but then you're like, yeah, but here's what it's going to look like as an adult, and then it changes my mind, and I'm going, okay, well, I would have never guessed that, you know. So it's very cool how much you know about that phase of it. So, like, how many, and you don't have to be specific here, but how many pairings did it take for you to kind of get into the swing of knowing, hey, this is what's going to give me this is what's going to produce this, and the decisions you were making on what you paired?
I think it took me at least quite a few years. It was at least like my third or fourth year. Actually, like, hands-on with the lizards and like putting it together. Um, I finally kind of got that vision of like what could and what could, and then you kind of just keep looking into the different, and you just kind of it just all piles up. It's hard to explain, but once you
So,
like get that vision, you got that vision.
oh, okay. So it's just something you really have to just kind of go through and experience and learn as you go. There really isn't a way to train that eye. You just get used to it, is what you're telling me, right?
Yep,
Okay.
you have multiple babies, and you just kind of see like the different transformations, and as you keep going, you keep like seeing like the spots that come on some, and maybe some have stripes, and they all kind of look like the similar, but it's just putting colors and patterns together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Like some of the animals that came out pretty blank end up with a ton of weird coloration and pattern as an adult, and vice versa. Like the
Yeah,
ones
the
that started out
opposite
with a
too.
lot of blacks come out bright
Yeah.
orange as an adult, and you're like, what in the heck?
Yeah, it's
Um,
crazy.
so yeah, it's a super interesting animal that way. But can we talk about maybe some of your favorite genes or polymorphism that you really like to work with? So some of the
Yeah,
projects you'd really like to, this is my focus, if you would.
yeah. Tremors are one of my main, like, this is my goal. I I don't know why, but anything from Tremor is just beautiful. The red diamonds, the high contrast. You know, I'm just looking around the room, just kind of looking at things. You know, even the tangerine tremors where they just got like lots of oranges and reds, just kind of thrown about. You know, they're
Just
all
popping.
really, yeah, and they're all different kinds. You know, and
Yeah.
infinite possibilities. You could pair, something and accidentally hit a world's first. You don't know.
Yep.
Right. Absolutely. How do you feel switching from like the ones you do like to work? How do you feel about like the Black Knight project?
Yeah, I'm starting to like that. I have a couple female black knights that I haven't even bred yet. I'm just kind of sitting on them. But honestly, since I've had them like in person and I've actually seen them and held them, it's grown on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Worried at all about some of the different issues that some might have, or is that kind of getting worked out of the Black Knights the more it gets spread?
Kind of, but I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on it because, like, some of my females, they're slow growers. You want to produce a healthy animal. You don't want to produce something that's, not failing to thrive per se, but it could be better. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Right,
I
right.
kind of put their health above really like, you know, oh, this is the popular morph and it's going to sell high percentage on morph market. Let's put it on and let's breed it. I'd rather have, that healthy. I'd rather, spend time with the animal, make sure things are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been around again. I hate to keep beating this bush, but like 2013 is a ways back for a lot of us. I mean, we've only been in the reptiles ourselves 2019, 2020 in there when we started breeding. So that's a lot of years prior. How did you see the leopard gecko market up and down? Have you seen a lot of that? Has it been? hot, cold? Has it been pretty steady? How has that looked over that time frame?
Well, before Market came around, we used like Facebook, so it was really hard to sell babies.
Yeah.
Or you would have to use like Instagram. You're not allowed to sell on Instagram, so you had to like
Word it
Yeah.
funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to word it like ready to take a ride, looking for a new place to hang out, you know. Couldn't say sell or, you know.
Secret
right.
codes, yep.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
weird wording.
So it was a lot different back then, but you know, it was still pretty much the same. We didn't have all the crazy morphs we do now. We didn't have the black knights, and you know, the tangerines, the tangerine crosses, the trekkers, the bell albinos, just the basic. We didn't have any of these really crazy ones until they really like sparked off the clowns and like all those like black little teams that are like whoa, like
Yeah.
pandas. Those are really nice.
Lost
you
you there
chopped
right
out
at
on
the
the
end.
last bit of that
Yeah,
one.
I didn't catch it
Heard
either.
it all the way up
Okay.
to a point and it just went gurk gurk. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the connection deal, but it's okay. It's what it is. So I don't know a ton about leopards, obviously. I mean, anyone out there can tell, and I ask you stuff or ask Jamie to ask you because I'm curious, but it's like another realm where I feel like I'm relatively knowledgeable in the ball pythons, their genes, the different things about them, husbandry. I feel pretty secure in that realm. Not at all in the leopard geckos. So
Right.
what would you say now, having a couple ball pythons and the leopards, comparison wise, as far as keeping, like pros and cons between the two? It's for people out there wondering, hey, do I want to get a lizard? Do I want to get a snake? Like, how would you compare the keeping side of that for people?
The keeping of a snake. Oh, I changed again. Sorry. The keeping of a snake is definitely easier, I would say, because you know you build the tank in the beginning, and then once you have it established, you just keep up the upkeep. You keep up everything that needs to be kept up, the water bowl and all that stuff that you know comes with the snake, and you only feed that snake once. You know,
Right.
then you know with a leopard gecko, it depends on like, did you get a baby leopard gecko? Or are you gonna feed it every day, or did you get like an adult that needs to be fed? You know, 6 or 7 mealworms and waxworms, and needs like a little more attention than I'd say a ball python would. The ball
Right.
python isn't gonna actively sit like in front of the doors and kind of scratch at it like, hey, can I come out? Can I see what you're doing over there? You know.
Right.
So
And you had 300 and some as, were you in high school, did you say?
Yep.
And you had 300 that you were taking care of. So you're feeding them things constantly, plus giving them a
Yep.
10. That's a lot. That's a whole lot, especially at that age. I mean,
And taking them to school for
My mom
field
was
and
trips.
taking them to school.
Happened.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah.
But that's funny. I mean, when we have our help us conversations with you, Chris, it's extremely obvious that this isn't like something that's ever going to be absent from your life. Like, as soon as talking to you, you're always going to have leopard geckos. And that's very obvious right out of the gate. You talk about them in a personality way rather than a separation or a collection item. So, I mean, it's very different. And we talk to a lot of different people, and you really have that distinction as far as a close connection with the animals. We even sent an animal with a problem to you, and you got him eating. Came back to us, and he's perfect or been really good. So there is some kind of a strange connection you have with them just directly. Can you speak to that at all? Was that just
Gecko
always
whisperer.
there? Yeah, kind of. It's strange.
I don't know. Each one has their own personality. Each one has their own like agenda that they want to be on. Some of them only want to eat in the morning. Some of them only want to eat at night. This fly is trying to like land on the
I see that thing is all over.
It's the only one in here, and it
Yeah.
has to be here with us. But anyways, yeah, I see each one has their own like agenda. We cater to their whatever they want, feeding the tongue, or maybe they want the bug wiggled a certain way, or maybe like maybe they have to cut the heads off and squeeze. It gets weird
Yeah.
sometimes in here, but
Right.
I feel like each one has their own little soul, and
Oh, for
you
sure.
gotta make sure they're all taken care of.
Yeah.
And each one might have their own preferred way of which that is. You just
Yeah.
kind of gotta work around it.
Yeah.
You
And-
kind of
and-
build that connection. You just sit there and you say, okay, well, and I'm in here like a lot. So I'm watching all the individuals, who's in their laybox, who's out of their hide, who's hiding 24/7, who's scared when I come in. Like, I'm watching all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with
Absolutely.
like the babies, I come in here and sometimes I'll vacuum just to kind of get them used to that noise. So when they go to their new homes, it's not like a breeder facility really that's not really getting the screaming and the vacuuming and things falling over, and then they go into their hives and and
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel bad
absolutely.
about that. So sometimes, that sounds horrible. I'm sorry. But
No.
I
No.
kind of get them used to the sounds that they need to be used to.
Yeah, you're just concerned that they move on into a comfortable situation. Like you're actually putting the time in to make sure they're going forward is going to be better for them and the new owner. So that's awesome. But
Build that confidence before they leave.
absolutely, yeah. So talking about leaving, and obviously that's part of it. We breed them, we produce animals, we hopefully market them well, and we're able to sell them. What are you finding is your best outlet for that now in the current market? Is it Morph market? Is it direct sales by word of mouth?
More
Definitely
market.
Morph market. Okay,
Yeah.
that's been solid for you.
Market, but it's been mostly like meeting people. Like, I've had my recent last 2 sales, well, 3, including you guys with the giveaway. I've had to meet in person, and it's beautiful because you get to actually see this person. You don't have to worry about like, am I sending this gecko to a home that's,
Right.
you actually get to shake hands and you get to know that like, hey, this person is legit.
Yeah.
It kind of it feels better. That's one of the upper sides about doing local.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep. I
If
get
I
that.
had
And
it, I would always do local. I really hate that shipping with them smashing around the box like you've seen with Limey.
Yeah.
Accidents can happen.
yep, for sure. And that's always a worry, especially I don't know why, but not so much with the snakes, right? Because Jason had mentioned it on another show. It's like they can coil up, they can kind of get
Yeah.
themselves comfy, but like a gecko has those legs kind of hanging out, and I always just picture them getting roughed around and I feel so bad.
Yeah.
The idea of it makes me
Well,
not feel
and
so
let
great.
me just cut you off here real quick. One of the main issues with that is because breeders are shipping out these leopard geckos that are only like yay big in a container like this.
Yeah.
Right,
But they're
right.
not taking in consideration that they should be shipping in a smaller container with paper towels and
Mm-hmm.
padding. They just ship
Yep.
it out in a container that's this big, thinking that the leopard gecko that's
Sliding
only
around
this
and
big isn't gonna just,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, but it's just an accidental misstep of the breeder who sends it out. Maybe they're not informed, or maybe it was last decision, I didn't have a tub and I need to ship this gecko out tomorrow. Grab what I can find.
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
And
don't
I'm
know
sure
the
there are
story.
safe ways to do it, right? There's right ways to go about it to make sure it's at least minimized. I still worry about them. They look so delicate. Their little toes and their little arms. I'm like, man, I don't know. It's just me, but I think about it every time. Like, how the
Yeah.
heck are we going to ship this thing and have that happen, But
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? It's part of it. So the funny story about you said locals, because we didn't meet that way at all. We met through Ken, who's out in the audience from the RWLMK. He had won your giveaway. Well, he's way out in Pennsylvania. He doesn't do leopard geckos, but he knew Jamie did. So he's like, hey guys, I won this giveaway. Would you be interested, right? And we're like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's beautiful because Jamie had entered it too. It was a great gecko, right? But we had no idea you were like 35, 40 minutes from us.
Right. Isn't
And
that
we're
weird?
like, how could that like cosmically work?
It's
Meet
funny
you.
too because he sent me your address the second he told me you guys won,
Okay.
Oh.
and I didn't even see.
Right.
Right.
Didn't realize
It was
we were
just
right next door.
it's so odd, right? And I'm like, holy man, that is just too strange, too coincidental. And then you and Jamie get together, and well, now we can't keep you guys apart, and there's geckos flying in left and right as projects get found. So it's fun. It's a ton of fun, but
Say,
not
I
your
got a
fault.
question.
Not your fault. Go ahead, Jay.
I got a question totally off this topic completely, but what are you drinking, Chris? What do you got there? Can you show us what you got? Oh, that looks good. Looks real good. Very nice.
Oh yeah, it's just some espresso. I don't know why, but I'm a coffee drinker at night. I believe
Yeah.
coffee. I don't know why. I've
I think
always
that's a Midwest thing. There's a lot of people up here who drink coffee at night. Lots and lots. Yep. Except Jamie.
Jamie's like, vodka, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you had mentioned before, and we do definitely want to give you the opportunity to show some animals, but we did get a late start. Everybody's kind of accustomed to our show running a particular length, and we are at that point in time where Jamie gets to see you again and have a little bit of fun. Hopefully not at your expense. Hopefully it goes well, but hot seat time, Chris.
Right.
So good luck over there. I'm sure she wrote up some stuff that's going to make you both laugh, but gives Jason and I a chance to refill and the audience to get some chuckles. So here we go, man. Good luck in there,
Good luck.
Chris. We'll see you in just a few. Show some animals, all right?
Thank you.
Here we go. Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
It's time to play the game. It's time to play the game. Ha ha ha. Let's go.
Hi, friend.
Hello.
I've been waiting to put you in the hot seat for a long time.
Probably too long of a time.
I'm excited. Are you ready? Uh-oh. Are you frozen?
Oh,
She's slamming the coffee. Okay. Dragons or unicorns?
Dragon. Let's see. Dragon.
Dragons.
I like their scale.
I know. They're very cool. I want a big 3D printed dragon. I think that'd be awesome. Would you rather be stuck in a rom-com or a horror movie?
I don't know what the rom-com is.
Well, just like a sitcom. Like,
A horror movie.
oh.
Puppies.
Okay. Yeah. Should be like hoodie or denim jacket. Okay.
I like that.
Glossy or what? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I like denim, but hoodies.
You gotta put the hoodie. underneath the denim jacket. I like that.
Now that's a look.
Yep. Glossy or matte finish on your pictures?
Matt,
Okay. If you woke up to a genie lamp, what would your first wish be?
that's a hard one.
Yes.
Probably just bigger space or more.
A bigger gecko closet?
Oh,
Yes.
like an entire house, like just gutted, just for lizards.
Wow. That would be fun.
Too bad.
That would be fun. It'd have to have a play area though, but that would be cool. Would you rather have a pause button for arguments or a skip button for chores?
Pot, but
But when you unpause, then it just goes right back. You could just pause.
But
Keep
the
it
chore
on.
thing, you skip too many times and it adds up, and then it's like, whoa, there's too much.
True.
So
That's a
I'd
lose
rather
question.
have the argument later when it's cooled down than
Yeah.
more pile up of dishes or
Good
whatever.
point. Yep. Good point. In your opinion, what's better? A glass of wine with a good book or a good movie?
Mhm. A good movie.
Okay. Would you rather have matching tattoos or a matching playlist with your bestie?
Probably matching tattoos. I've never had that. I've never had a tattoo in my life, actually.
Oh, okay. Would you rather give handmade gifts or store-bought gifts?
Handmade.
And would you rather receive handmade gifts or store-bought gifts?
Probably receive. It feels more like it comes from the heart, but sometimes store-bought gifts.
Yeah.
Great line.
There's
I'd rather receive handmade.
it's more thought and time put into it for sure.
You feel like that person actually sat down and thought about your life. Hey.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. You must attend one or the other. Which is it going to be? A cooking class or a pottery class?
Well, I've already attended a pottery class in high school, and I did not like
Okay. So cooking it is?
I need to learn more about the spices and how to Gordon Ramsay it up.
Right? John's very good at it. Garden fairies or gnomes?
Oh, that's a hard one. Garden fairies or gnomes? They're both really cool. Garden fairies.
Okay. Jason says gnomes creep him out. That's funny. I like the gnomes. Would you rather host a podcast or star in the reality show Naked and Afraid?
Host a podcast.
Fruit smoothie or malt?
Malt.
Okay. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla?
Pretty easy. The flavor. Bananas. When I go to Dairy Queen, it's just pretty simple, like bananas and strawberry malt.
Yeah.
Just something simple, but something tasty.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't had a malt in quite a while. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise. I used to say sunset, but now seeing the sky come up before the birds start chirping and doing their little things and the squirrels come out, it's peaceful before that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is.
Sleeping.
They both have their pros and cons for sure. If you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would you pick?
Hmm. Oh, that's a hard one. Mm, I don't know. I see him right there. He's watching me. He's like sitting there.
Spider-Man. You got to be that like little iguana lizard with the really long tongue that goes blah, blah. Gets
Or
it.
the one from Rango.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Or the one from Monsters Inc. I don't remember his name. What was his
Yeah,
name?
that's the one I was thinking of. I
Oh,
don't
that's the one.
remember his name either. Yeah, that's funny.
Shelby or something weird like that.
We'll have to look it up.
It's
Well,
been so long since I've seen it that like I couldn't tell you.
right. You'll start watching all those cartoons again in no time when your son gets a couple years older.
Randall.
What's your most anticipated pairing for 2026?
Ooh. That's another good one. I mean, she's littered right here. So. Okay, come down. Come down. Okay. Stop it. She's like, I don't want to be shown.
Is that a reverse stripe?
It wasn't sold to me as, hey, it was sold to me as a white, or, well, okay, whoa, back up. It was sold to me as a possibly white and yellow fireball. And it was produced, where's the camera? There it is.
Looks fireball, but
produced
not
by-
white and yellow.
Yeah, I didn't think it was white and yellow, but the baby photos are very strange. Like, you can really see that white side. I don't know, it's very hard to explain. I've seen the baby photos, and looking at them right now, I don't see white and yellow, but the baby photos, when they first were hatched, I did. And she has a lot of great potential. This is the sister. Oh, she's great.
She doesn't want to be helped. Yeah,
Oh, I keep forgetting to quit the camera. Sorry.
it's always backwards. Pretty.
So she has a lot of great potential. So I'm really excited about like I
Pairing
don't
her
even
up.
know what male I'm gonna breed her. I'm very excited about finding that male
Yeah.
and breeding her. I have a very high suspicion that I probably will end up like high suspicion that I'll breed the
Ooh,
cinnamon.
I like that. I love the cinnamon. I need to get cinnamon in my collection.
And this
Shane
was
says he
produced by
thinks you got that
Dave.
female from Infamous. Did you get her from Angel?
Which one?
The female that you just showed?
Oh, these? I got these from actually Georgina Geckos. Those
Okay.
two that I just showed,
Yeah.
those two females, those were from
Okay.
Georgina Geckos.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let's finish up Potsy. Last question for you is, what advice would you give to little Christina?
Let me think about that for just 1 second.
Okay.
I don't even like just don't hold on like to the stuff that doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
know, like we all have our ups and downs, and it's not healthy to just whether it be like a situation that you just don't like, or maybe it's like a breakup or something. It's not good to just sit there
Fester in it. Yeah. Yeah.
and just try to just it's just not good.
Mm. Let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah. Let it go. Hold your head out.
Yeah. That's totally.
Yeah. That's great advice. Good advice. We should all do that. Thank you for joining me in the hot seat.
Thank
you. It was fun.
Nice and
it was a
toasty.
little bit choppy. Sorry if it was a little bit awkward. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe.
All
Nice
right,
job.
and we are back. Nice job. You survived just fine. You even got to show some geckos in there. That's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
I got so many geckos around me. They're all within arm's reach.
So that's the portion we wanted to move to, and we always open up after the hot seat. We open up Q&A from the audience too. I don't know if Jamie has queued any of that stuff up, but she'll flash them up there. So as she does, we'll kind of get those too. But we kind of wanted to see a little bit of what you got going on, and maybe you can tell us about the projects coming.
Oh yeah, well, just show some geckos that we have. Some of them are more work with than
And I'll just do this so I can blow you up better. We can see better.
This is a tangerine cross. I don't remember that. With blood, clown, and mandarin, het tremper, het flips. I have two.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. I have two from this pairing. And honestly, she's my favorite, but Georgina says the other one's better.
That has a lot of greens in it.
I think so too. Does this one have the Pacific green? No, I don't think this one does have the Pacific green. But I like the greens.
Yeah, I could see a lot of greens popping through on the edges of that orange. It was pretty wild looking.
Had the
This is
rust
one
colored
I
orange in there
produced.
too.
See?
Yeah.
See
Oh man, those deep reds.
Yeah.
Very
and
cool.
the camera will pick up the greens.
Yep, I do see the greens in there. Yep.
Yep. Camera's actually doing a nice job.
Yeah, a lot of greens up on the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really pretty. So what is that one, Chris?
That one is actually a tangerine cross that actually is from a black lounge flexible and fur pairing. So it's got a little bit of every little clown except for the atomic.
Okay. I think I got most of that.
To kind of show you a little bit more of that clowny. Okay. I dropped your lid. I'm sorry. Oh, and you can see that green.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
You can really see that clown inferno coming up through the back.
You said that's Clown Inferno?
Mm-hmm. It's got Clown Inferno and Clown G in it.
Okay.
I see like purple in there too. Is it purple like dots?
Kind of toward the back.
Yeah,
of the
it kind of
tail,
does look like purple in person.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about like in this bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Yep. Very cool.
Wow, some wild color palettes in these things. Stuff we don't get to see in ball pythons. All the reds and greens and stuff. We don't get to see much of that. So
this is one of the females I just picked up from Bayside. Oh, it's okay.
Bayside has some beautiful stuff, don't they? Is that a mandarin or?
Mm-hmm. It's a mandarin with Pacific green. That's what these green patches come from.
That thing's awesome.
Very cool.
And it's got black knight in it. What else does she have? She has blood and inferno as well.
Is that blood
really
or
pretty.
blood emerald? What do they call that?
Mandarin causes this.
Okay. Yeah, that's very cool, man. I love that green. It's almost like an army green.
Let's see. She went back. Hold on. Come here, Flora. This is that Mandarin too with, I think, Pacific. Yep, it's got the Pacific green too.
Ah, almost like a khaki
Yeah.
color. That's crazy. Look at that tail.
This doesn't have any of that melanistic. No black knight.
Right. Yeah, the tail is cool, man.
That tail is wild. It had some burgundies in there.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was super
Banner.
orange.
Yes, it was very orange.
This is one of my star breeder males. It's not matching things.
So what is
Wow,
this
that-
now, Chris?
This is a tangerine cross, and the cross is a red diamond to a bangle to a clown. So
Okay.
it's just a tangerine with like all kinds of
Weird stuff kind of popping
fun,
through.
funky. Oh, and his baby is like absolutely beautiful. We paired him. Let's see where the thing was.
Sammy,
She
good to see you,
just
sir.
got done laying eggs, so she's still kind of.
Oh, that's awesome too. I love those bright yellows with the dark orange right in it. That is crazy.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, there's something about that look. It almost reminds me of like sherbet or something. You know, like
right.
Not
I
real.
hadn't thought of that, but that is so true.
Yeah.
Sherbet orange.
Yeah, it's crazy looking when it's right next to that yellow.
Mm-hmm.
There's that
Oh, wow.
black knight that everybody's so. But she's in sheds, so of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say she looks a little sheddy. Is that also patternless then too?
Well, girl. Not that I know. All I know that she was black knight with no known heads. So I don't believe she has any other genetics other than black knight, and she was sold by DB Reptile. So
Okay. Yeah, we agree, Prox. Those mandarins are beautiful. And the blood emeralds too. Those bloods are really nice.
Here's the clown Pacific green blood with a little bit of. Okay, calm down, girl. Calm down. Yeah, calm down.
Squirm.
Yeah. It's just gonna keep going.
No, I don't want to. Don't show me.
Right.
Right.
I don't want to be there. Oh, she's biting me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you back now.
That one's just like, not today, lady.
No,
Put me back.
not in the mood.
And they are funny that way.
do.
Sometimes they'll just sit still, you know. Next time you can't hold on to them.
Oh, and I just dropped his bowl on the floor. I'll pick it up.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Okay,
is
so what is this?
This is just a tangerine tremper that comes from somebody's line of geckos that have particular things on their backs.
Man, that's
those
crazy.
colors are nuts. Yeah, that yellow looks like it's just literally like a neon sign in there. Yeah.
Okay, new favorite unlocked right there. That thing is crazy. His head is crazy looking.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm just kind of like looking around. See if there's any that I have. Oh, I didn't close that enclosure. Hi.
She
Just wanted
laughs
to
at him as they fight with her.
I produced the.
Oh wow, that is cool too, man. Those colors.
Man, the purples in that thing are crazy. So what is okay? So bring us to school real quick. What is going on with the crazy purples? How are you getting that in that animal?
This comes from a cinnamon line, so those purples. It's kind of hard to show. In person, those purples are like.
Are
They're
what?
hard to see. It's almost like it's like a cinnamon colored brown. But
Yeah,
when
almost
you
like a
take
plum or
bit
something.
from far away, they look like purple.
Yeah.
When you
But
get close.
it's more of like, let me see if I have something to do with it. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You get it. Yep.
Oh,
Now it looks more
sure.
brown.
It looks cool on camera.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know. But
I mean, it looked very purple. Yeah, it still does. Like, weird how that does that.
Mm-hmm.
I have one in my collection.
I think a lot of it's that yellow that's in there sets that off too.
Right, so bright. It's kind of making the other stuff pop out weird.
Let's see, it's probably not going to do it on this. Of course it's not. It's going to look white. Well, when I take photos
lavender,
of this
right?
gecko, yeah, it looks purple.
Yeah, it just depends on the angle.
The angle will make those whites look like purple.
Yeah,
and
when
it's
you
so
rotate
hard
it,
to take pictures of these lasers.
right? When you rotate it, you can see it though at a certain angle. It just goes boom, purple from white to purple.
So what is that then, Chris?
This is a tangerine tremor. Okay, hi. This is a tangerine tremor. Okay, it doesn't want to be on camera either. Tangerine tremor.
They're shy.
I think I know why Chris likes these. These are just little Chris's.
I just wanted to show you the head stamp on this. And there we go.
Yeah.
They're just, as soon as the camera comes out, they're different.
And I have some fun projects that I've started that I don't really know where I'm going with them yet. Okay, come. Now these are black blood crossed to a purple head. So they're het for tremper, and I believe, het for clips. You guys have one of these in your collection. One of the clutch mates. Yep. But it's just so pretty to see like these oranges that come in.
Yeah, they're very cool too.
Okay, so say like you have another baby from that club.
The most amazing thing about these to me is what you were talking about earlier, John. Just what the change from the baby to the adult is so insane to me.
Yeah, it's completely different as a baby. Like you would not recognize any of these. That's very cool. Is that blues in there?
Looks like it, right?
Or am I just, is it the camera playing tricks?
Purpley, like there's some dark purpley spots up here, and then there's like that lavender that comes through, but then there's like green.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
I'm the worst person to ask, by the way. I'm colorblind as hell. So.
Yeah. I saw what you're talking about with the blues. I think again it's kind of the mix with the yellow, but the yellow and the purple. Or maybe even all three, the yellow, green, and purple. But
so do us a favor while you're showing us these. Can you explain the three albinos, the do's and don'ts on those, and what is your favorite of the three?
Yeah. So 3 different types of albinisms. You've got the bell albino, which is usually which is usually more of like a pinky kind of like rosy kind of color, and then you have the Chipper albinos, which are usually browns, yellows. They're more of
More toward an orange, kind of?
yeah, a little more orangey, a little bit more work with than the bell albinos. And then there's the rainwaters, which really nobody really works with. There's a few people who do, but they are just beautiful animals, but hard to find good genetics of those kind of rainwaters. But, they're just a different type of, I don't know, they're hard to explain, rainwaters. They're just different albino.
They were the prettiest to me when I was looking at the 3 types. They were the prettiest by far. But, again, there weren't a lot of examples, right?
Wow.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So what is that
This
thing?
comes
with
from
the
that
striping?
cinnamon project. This is
Okay.
the male that we got. I don't know if the female. Oh, the female is out. But yeah, and the 3 albino genes, one of the number 1 rule with breeding leopard geckos is that you never ever cross any of the albino genes. You do not put a bell with a tremper. You do not put a tremper with a rainwater. You do not put a rainwater with a bell. You don't.
Yeah.
The babies will die at hatch every single time.
Wow.
Okay.
There's like a 0% hatch rate. And I mean, if you do hatch something out, you cannot confirm its genetics.
Yeah. So
Like,
they're okay to
it's not good.
They're okay to go to the same gene, but you don't cross the genes, right? Is that the deal?
This is the mom.
Man,
Let's
that
see
thing
that
is-
all my geckos are pretty pet friendly.
Hmm.
That is wild. Just the striping on that. And that's fairly uncommon as well, right? The full stripes
Mm-hmm.
tend
This
to
is
break
a
up.
lavender bulb cross that was crossed with a lavender bulb to a cinnamon. So this female carries that cinnamon gene but does not show it. So it pretty much just shows a little bit of a lavendery bulb, like. In my opinion, that's beautiful. Like, it doesn't have that tangerine to mud it up. It doesn't have. Get out of here, boy.
That
It
fly
doesn't
is
have any
just...
of that weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more pure you get of genetics, the better your babies are going to look. You get a mutt that's got like 30 different genetics in it, and it's just looks like
turns-
a muddy gecko. It's just going to have
Yeah, it turns
wild
muddy.
type of look, with just, it's
Yeah.
too muddy at that point. So
Absolutely.
it's better to invest when you do want to, like, say you wanted to start your own collection. It is the best to invest in breeders that know what they're talking about. They know their genetics. They can tell you from grandpa to grandpa. And, like, you just, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going at that point.
Shane said you
I
did
think I seen this
awesome.
come up, and then my brain just said,
Right. He was giving you a compliment. He said you did a nice job tonight. Piles of knowledge.
there it is. With the phone, the text is like,
Yeah, I'm sure it's tiny down there.
Oh, it's tiny, yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah. It definitely is. Here's a female of that Rex male that you guys got. This is from New Zealand. This is the female I decided to keep. That's brothers to Rex.
Oh, okay.
I just absolutely love Oh, and they're babies. Oh, they're so adorable.
Are they still screaming?
Oh yeah, I get
That
screamed
cracks
at.
me up like nothing
Oh,
else is how brave those little things are for how
Yeah,
tiny.
man, they're little bulldogs.
Oh yeah, they just charge you and just holler the whole way. It's hilarious.
here's one I haven't shown. This is up from Bayside. This is okay. Come down. I know, bright light. You're in your little space. An atomic clown.
Oh,
So it's got the base where like the land, and then the atomic bomb that goes up.
yeah.
So that's the clown gene. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, don't jump like that.
Just jumpers, man. They're goofy, and they just
Yeah,
do it on the
I
whim too.
have 2 carpets down on the floor, so anything that lands on the floor lands on pads
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
because
idea.
they're unpredictable. Like
Yeah.
I could be feeding one, and as I bring the tongs away, she could think that there's another worm, and she'll jump at me. So
Yep.
I've had lizards that, you know, get excited about food.
It's exciting when you have
You
the.
guys, this is a
Oh yeah.
melanistic bell that I got from you guys. You should go around.
yeah. Almost has
Working
like
on
a
that
leopard
bell albino
pattern.
project. I have never worked with bell albinos, only trumpers. I have
So
been
does
a trumper girl since I started lizards.
does bell mean the same thing as it does with the ball pythons, where you get the blue eyes?
No, it's a
Different deal,
line from
totally.
the Bell family.
Okay.
Bell,
Yeah,
That
they have all white eyes with
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
okay.
just a sliver. And the
Yeah.
radars are like beyond pretty. That's when you have an eclipse, which an eclipse means that like their eye is all black. I wonder if I have one that I can go grab. Hold on.
I think her fly came over here.
Right? I was shooing one too while she was. It was funny. It's this last little stand before winter. They all move
Yeah.
inside and they get annoying. Yeah.
Okay. She gave me enough problems and I got her. See how you can see
Oh yeah.
that part of the eye is. There
Yeah.
we go. So that's eclipse. When you add a tremper onto that gene, it's a red kind of color. And it's just like, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it just makes that part of the eye red. When
Okay.
you add the bell, which the bell kind of, I don't even know, it's hard to really explain it, but it's like a ruby red color. It's like the gem ruby, like you would put on your
Oh
finger.
really?
Pink.
Wow.
That's what color their eye would be if they possess the bell.
Okay.
Don't get too squirrely on the girl. Come on. This is a really pretty one. This is an emerine blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
They're all
chunky
they're all
leopard
gorgeous, man.
pattern.
Yeah.
She's got the black on both. Not full eclipse, but you get the idea.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
pretty
though.
fair amount of eclipse though.
That may for about 2 hours, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's worth it for them.
Right? We just got really oh, there it calmed down. Had
Yep.
really bad audio for a minute. It was all crackly. We're gonna add Jamie back in. Chris, we've gotten to the point where we started late, but we're not gonna run too late besides. We're gonna get Jamie in, we're gonna do trivia real quick. for the audience out there.
Hello.
Going to give everybody a chance to pick something out of the show. I know we started late, guys. I apologize. It's just one of those things. That's the way it goes. But
Yeah.
we will have to have you back, Chris, when we can get it all
Yeah.
square and we can start on time and we can actually get everything working good, because it's been
Right,
awesome.
right.
Yeah.
I know I could
You're
talk gecko genes for hours.
Right. I'm actually learning
learning.
some gecko stuff this time.
Yeah. She teaches me stuff all the time. Okay, trivia. This is I actually forgot I had to do trivia for a hot minute, but this is what I came up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What
we
is
just
Chris
briefly
allergic
mentioned
to
it.
that's in her gecko closet?
That's going to be a tough one. We know, I think we all know this, but this is a tough one.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was like, ooh, that can't be fun.
No.
Because it bothers me and I'm not allergic to it. I get around that stack of, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oof. Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, man. I guess I was wrong. Those came out pretty quick. Nice job, Melissa.
quick.
Well, what kind of worms?
Oh,
What kind of
Chris-
worms? We need
Chris
more
wants
specifics.
Right? We're gonna give that to him, but we are gonna wait for the correct worm. So Melissa was on that. She caught it.
Yep.
Come on, guys. You know this. If you got the worms part, you know what geckos eat.
Right? I'm not sure what this is, but I got a kick out of it.
Brad.
I'm not sure what that is, to be
That's the dust stuff. That's the poop that
Mom-
the worms leave.
Mom says a worm named Neil.
Neil.
Man, yeah. Neil. That's a stinky worm, that Neil guy. But yes, mealworms, guys. That's good.
Yeah.
We're giving it to Melissa for grabbing that right out of the gate. Chris, hang out with us for a bit. We're going to have you backstage too for a little bit. We're at 9:30. We always try to keep it fairly early for people. Jeff, Jay's got your shirt on tonight. Good to see you, sir. Hope everything is well over there. Hang out with us, though. Do you have anything closing for people? Anybody that you want to shout out? Anybody that people should be looking out for in the gecko world that you want to say, hey, thanks for helping me all this time? Or it's kind of your moment to call people out.
A lot of beautiful faces out there. Lots of beautiful people that bring up the geckos that have helped, like infamous exotics. Those debates like geckos, you know, beautiful geckos. You can never go wrong with any of those. You know, Georgina geckos. He produces a lot of those beautiful mandarins, and he's helped me a lot to like kind of learn that eye for the mandarins, which I've never worked with. So, you know,
Okay.
and let's see. Quite like one more, baby. Well, out there. And he's a really good guy. I don't know exactly his full. That's embarrassing, but he
Cool.
has been like a beautiful supporter within my Instagram channel, making me laugh about the stripes and the patterns that we see, and it's just this whole community has been a beautiful community to share the laughs and share the love of the lizards we and snakes. We
Awesome.
you know.
Yeah, 100% for sure. So yeah, we're gonna definitely have to get you back. We're gonna have to have a rerun of all the gecko stuff, catch back up with what you hatched, and the stuff that maybe you're working with Jamie on too, because I know you guys are already talking a couple different things that, hey, can I use this male over there? Or, ooh, I'd like to put that to my female here, you know. So you never know. Maybe we'll have some cross projects we can talk about and things down the road. So Chris, thank you very much. I apologize for all the technical difficulties, whether it's your side or ours, whichever reason doesn't matter. It's unfortunate that it didn't work out better, but appreciate your time and sharing what you got with us. It's been fun for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Thanks
it's been
for
a good
having
time.
me. It's been
Absolutely.
fun talking about lizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we're going to call it good. Let everybody on the East Coast get the heck out of here. Next week, open panel. Well, not open, but we're going to have a panel. Come back, visit with us. We're going to have a bunch of different guys from different shows, people we've run into over time, and we're just going to have a little bit of fun with Halloween, give some stuff away. Maybe say really dumb things. We're definitely going to say really dumb
for
things.
sure.
We're good.
In dumb voices.
100%.
Yeah, probably some dumb voices too happening there, but it's going to be a good time, guys. But we're at Wednesday. You only got a couple days left, and you got a weekend ahead. Come catch us next Wednesday, and don't forget all the other good shows out there too. Tomorrow night you got RWO. Saturday you got Thunderdome. Saturday night you got Sipping with Serpents. Sunday you got Everyday Keepers with Don D. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff out there, guys, to watch. So no shortage of reptile content, but hopefully you keep us on the schedule for at least one night a week and come back and visit us next week. Gonna have a blast on that panel. So Chris, hang out. Everybody else, peace out. Get to that weekend safe and sound, guys. We'll see you next week. We're gonna have fun with it. So if I can find the closing stuff, man, I am the worst at hitting all these buttons. We're going to have to give that job to Jamie, I think, when I'm done talking.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. You guys have a great night there. Chris, we'll talk to you in just a couple seconds, guys. Peace.